Alright, guys, welcome back to another amazing episode of religious debate on Christianity over Islam with Shamoun and a British Muslim who just make this shocking claim about the Quran. Let's find out from this video what it is.
Go to chapter 4, verse 24.
Married women except those whom you own, Allah has ordained for you.
Slowly, don't read too fast. Do dawah. Win them to Allah and His messengers. Do it slowly so they can hear the Quran, right?
Married women except those whom you own, Allah has ordained for you. Besides these other women are lawful for you to marry, that you seek with your wealth as properly married men and not as fornicators. Give the specified dowry to those from whom you derive benefit. There is no sin on you should you agree on something else after the specified amount. Verily, Allah is all-knowing.
Okay, read the first part of the line again. 424 Surah An-Nisa, the first part of the line.
Yeah, okay. Married women except those whom you own.
Okay.
Allah's ordained.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
And what's the Arabic word? No, not what your right hands possess. Your translation says marry.
Yeah.
What's the Arabic word? Because there's no marriage in that verse. It's a mistranslation. Because I'm going to show you the hadith.
Okay.
Okay, now, what is that verse saying in chapter 4, verse 24? Because if you start at 23, it's talking about sexual relations. What is forbidden and what is permitted. The kind of sexual relations you can have. You can have sex with your wives and blah, 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 but you can't have... So in 424, it says, forbidden for you are what?
424.
Yeah, you just read it. Forbidden for you are married women except... Except what?
Those whom you own.
Okay, say it louder. It's like you're not saying it too loud. This is your Quran.
Those whom you own.
Okay, so now,
slavery.
All right. So here it's telling you, you Muslim, following the Sunnah and following the Quran, you cannot have sex with a married woman except those whom you own.
Yeah, you can have sex with your slaves, yeah.
No, it doesn't say slaves. It's not about married slaves. Reread it. Married women are forbidden, are haram, except if they are women you own. So if you take a married woman captive, you can have sex with her.
Yes, as long as it's consensual.
Oh, yes. No. Show me in the ayah and the hadith where it's consensual. Here, I'm going to give you the ayah. I'm going to call you. Here's the ayah. Here's the hadith. Don't lie in front of me, man. I got your hadith and I got your sources. Click on it. You're telling me a married woman who's taken captive, she's going to say, oh, yes, here, have sex with me. My husband's still alive. Are you sick? Which decent, moral woman who's married and been taken captive, oh, yeah, go ahead, have sex with me. No, you own them. They're your property. They have no choice in the matter.
What's this? Is this just saying what I just said?
Okay, no, you didn't. You said consensual. It's not consensual. Once you own them, they have no choice. So what I'm asking you is go to that hadith. I gave you the link.
Yeah, I've checked it. Yeah.
Click on it. Read it.
Yeah. What point is this making?
Don't be embarrassed. It seems like you're ashamed of Allah and His Messenger.
No,
okay, then read it.
Yes, I will.
Okay, read it. Show us. No, I am proud of Allah and His Messenger. Read it out loud so everyone can hear you.
I am proud of Allah and His Messenger.
Okay, no, read it to show me that you are not ashamed.
The Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent a military expedition to Awdas.
Slowly. You're reading too fast, like you're scared. Read it slowly.
I'm not scared. Listen, I'm not.
Okay, then read it. Read it.
Okay. The Apostle of Allah sent a military expedition to Awdas on the occasion of the Battle of Hunain. They met their enemy and fought with them. They defeated them and took them captives. Some of the companions of the Apostle of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam were reluctant to have relations with the female captives because of their pagan husbands. So Allah the Exalted sent down the Quranic verse, and that's just the verse that's there.
Notice you didn't even read it, and you're embarrassed. Read the verse.
I'm not embarrassed.
Okay, then read it. My friend, this is 5 times I'm telling you, read it. Read it slowly. Don't be ashamed. Okay, if you're not ashamed, you should read slowly and loudly. Read it. Finish it. What? Read that part again. They were embarrassed. Hold on. The Muslim jihadis were what? They were embarrassed. Read that part again slowly from that part.
Some of the companions of the Apostle of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam were reluctant to have relations with the female captives because of their pagan husbands. So Allah the Exalted sent down the Quranic verse, and all married women are forbidden unto you, except for those whom your right hands possess. This is to say that they are lawful for them when they complete their waiting period.
Now let me give the link for everyone else. This is Sunan Abu Dawud for the people in the live stream. Sunan Abu Dawud, number 2150, and it's Sahih, sound. Sahih.
Okay, guys, I think this is where the whole debate is started to get more interesting. From the debate so far, the argument so far, the guy claims that the married women that were held captive as slaves to give consent to the Muslims who had sex with them, but some disagree with him that that is not what the Hadith said. That the Hadith gave them permission to have sex with them, whether they agreed or not. And then let's find out more truth from this video. I think this is the part where it gets more interesting.
It's not da'if. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Be honest. Here, the companions of your prophet saw captive women that they'd taken captive, who were married and their husbands are alive, and they were reluctant because they're married, their husbands were alive. Now, did your prophet say that Allah said, you know what? Yes, you should be reluctant. They are married, their husbands are alive. This would be zina, adultery. Or did he say, no, doesn't matter, their husbands are alive. You can have sex with them.
Wait, can you define zina?
Zina is adultery. You sleep with a woman who's not your wife or the wife of someone else. If I'm married and I sleep...
No, the Islamic definition of adultery is to have sex with anyone who Allah hasn't allowed you to have
Oh,
sex
so
with.
Allah just allowed halal adultery because were they married?
What do you mean?
Okay, in this verse, are they married?
To the slave women.
And they're married, right?
Yeah, the slave women are married, yeah.
Oh, so it's okay if she's a married woman, as long as she's a slave. So if I take your mother as a slave, and your father's alive, and I'm a Muslim, and I take your mother as my slave, it's okay for me to have sex with your mother even though your father's alive.
Yeah, but that's gonna
say it again. Yeah, what? Say yeah, louder.
I'm
yeah.
not ashamed of this one. I'll give it.
Oh
yes.
yeah. Okay, good. So you said okay. So
wait.
Okay, well, let me ask you. Wait, one more example. One more example. You are married. Me and my buddy, we attack your village. We're Muslims. We're doing jihad fi sabilillah. We take you and your father captive, and we take your wife and your father's wife captive, and we both have sex with your wife and your father's wife in the name of Allah and His Messenger, and that's okay. Say it again. You're not embarrassed.
If it's consensual, then yes.
Show me where the hadith says it's consensual.
Okay, I'll give you a hadith. There's a hadith.
No, in this passage about war captives, we're not talking about slaves that you've bought. We're talking about slaves that you have taken captive in war. Show me where it says consensual.
You can't buy slaves in Islam.
You want to bet? Your prophet sold and bought slaves. You want me to give you the hadiths?
Was this before or after Islam?
This is after Islam. He sold black slaves and he bought black slaves. We'll get to that in a minute. Before we get there, don't change subject. You're okay with your mother and your wife being taken captive and Muslim jihadis having sex with them. Just say you're okay.
If it's consensual.
Show me in the ayah of the Quran in this hadith where it says consensual. And are you telling me that your God didn't realize that a woman taken captive and is married is not going to consent? So why didn't he say, get their permission in this verse? Where does it say that?
I don't have it in... What? No, because you got...
He conveniently froze. How convenient now. Now his connection is not working. This is why I get upset with my sisters in the Lord falling in love with Muslim men. You see why I get angry? Is your connection working now?
Yeah, I think it's back.
Okay.
My phone just died. Sorry about that.
Okay, let me try it again. Let's go with your logic, and I'm going to play your game. I just attacked your village. I took your mother captive. Your father's alive. And I said, look, I want to have sex with you. And your mother said, yes, go ahead. You'd respect your mother?
If she did that, then I wouldn't have a problem with it, yes.
Oh, you wouldn't say it again? You wouldn't have a problem with it?
No, because my God is fine.
Nope. Oh, okay. This is the religion of Islam.
What from the hadith Sam read, he said that the Muslims are, when they attack any town or village and during jihad and they captured married women, the prophets permitted them to have sex with them without their permission, which means at this point it is adultery. Alright, but the guy said at first he agreed, but when Sam began to pressurize him and he said no, unless with their permission. Okay, and in this case now, which is without their permission, which is clearly adultery. I don't know what you think. You can drop your comment in the comment sections, and don't forget to like, subscribe to our channels for more videos like this.